Hello, and welcome to The Angry Sniper, episode 5. Yep, I'm sure it's episode 5 this time, and I can see it's recording my voice for the first few seconds, so I haven't ballsed up like I did last time. Yeah, I don't think I've loaded a Voidstar yet, have I, in 3.0, so yeah, I'm on the attacking phase. Just to give you a bit of a lowdown, we have a healer. I don't think they have a dedicated healer. I think they've got one, and they've got another couple of people who have done high damage and healing as well, so a bit of a mix, you know. So there is a bit of imbalance between the teams straight away. I think at this stage, I've got both main hand and offhand weapons and 2 relics, so still a long way to go. You can see Sugar Lover. Hey, I think he must have crit halfway through. It's a shame because I like Sugar Lover. He's always a pain, you know. But I think he has got a tendency to crit now and again. Could be completely wrong with that, of course, but it's just, I think, a few times I've come across, you know. Because I know Sugar Lover, he's a decent sniper. I've been on the lookout in this war zone for them, so I can hit my diversion and so forth. So yeah, you can see me focusing again. My diversion is off cooldown. There we go. I saw you, dude. Go away. I know it's a diversion. It's an odd skill. It is fun to use against other snipers, but I really don't think it should be working like that. You know, it sucks for the opposition sniper, because, you know, as you're a sniper slash slinger yourself, you know damn well what the other person's going through once he's been hit with diversion and knocked out of cover. Of course, the changes to the engineering spec doesn't stop me from doing stuff like that, noticing when a quick cap is available and stuff like that. It does change how I approach the next bit, of course. The next bit you would see me doing a double roll. You see, I've timed my code escape quite nicely. You know, so yeah. Looks like this is where I've got to play this bit now. Just hope that someone is as close to me, and I just stop them, use my CC to delay them. That's the way I'm gonna have to play this war zone out, unfortunately. It's always fun to see. Been knocked off there a couple of times today. At this point, I'm wondering where Sugar Lover is, and I have to say, after this point, I didn't see him. A shame.
Unauthorized armaments detected.
Of course, I'm not bothering to use plasma probe as cover anymore because it's 9 seconds. I mean, pre 3.0, what would normally happen is I would put that plasma probe down to cover it, and as soon as I put it down, half decent people would just go for me, so that's when I'd have to use covered escape, cover pulse and so forth to get away from there. Can't really do that very well now. It's also a shame we haven't got that interrogation probe plasma probes done, because that was very, very helpful I hope they revert it. I mean, if they want us to have that kind of stun, it's not working. It's just not. You just can't do it in PvP. Completely useless mechanic. I was just listening to that Crushing Darkness then, or the Jedi version, you know, whatever it is. I got very close. Yep, not taking any chances. It's been okay this this Warzone, you know. I haven't felt as if I was doing that much damage. You know. I've been those scoundrel healers. I still can't kill them. I've got a Warzone on my for the basic training part of Trellix on my other channel. I want to do sometime, and I spend the entire Warzone just moving around trying to kill this scoundrel. Did like 700,000 damage in the process of doing so, which I was quite tough about, you know. Bearing in mind I'm absolute crap on his doom. But yeah, I've also tried to kill him on this toon, which of course I'm a lot better at. You know, better in the sense that I know how to play it. But yeah, I just haven't been able to manage it. I still find him tough. At this point, I was trying to gauge whether or not I had to stick around to help, or whether they could cope. You know, see, it did feel too light. It's like 4 of us over here. I was going to boot it off, but that person went first, so I had to help finish off the Guardian. And of course, you can just see. If I'd have left just a second or two earlier, oh, you know. Oh, this is a bit alike. It's like 3 or 4 of them just there, and you know. That's where I think the scatter bombs is kind of useful when they're lining up just in front of the wall. 3 or 4 of them. Ah, have at me. That was fun. Shame I didn't have my debilitate there. Hey, managed to get off that bloody stun. From what I found, it is possible to get off that plasma probe stun on EMP discharge, but you've got to be very sneaky to do it, and you've got to hope that the person doesn't move away from out of the plasma probe right from the start, you know. Now this bit I thought was a bit of bad play by me, because if you see it on the minimap, you haven't got anybody over there, and the little red dot is going to the door to cap. That's bad to me, you know. Bad play. I shouldn't have. I knew there was a guy there. Just a bit of bad tunneling, you know. Of course, this is where you can see what I mean now about how I can't do what I used to do in Voidstar. Is in the past I could have probably dropped it off, used a double roll to get away from that scenario, and it would have been enough for my teammates to come and help like they are now, you know. But nah. One thing I'm trying to be a bit more attentive this time is, and that's to try and recognise when stealthers start attacking. You know, it's they always give that little sound when they go to de-stealth. You know. Oh, almost. It was just a shame at that point. I was trying to do my coverage escape debilitate thing, but because we just weren't at the right distance and just missed out on the faction. Probably would have died shortly after, you know. That's the thing about Plasma Probe and Orbital Strike is you still have to do face tanking really to get the maximum benefits of it in PvP on single target. Now I say single target because it's obvious they want us to use it as part of the single target rotation. You know? But yeah, you try and do that in PvP, it's you just
Evacuation protocol initiated. Please proceed through the lifts to the bridge.
I always put Plasma Probe there because it A slows them down, but also it reveals any stealth people as well, of course, unless they've got full shroud or any of that crap, you know. All I'm trying to do here is to delay. I know we've won at this point, so you know. At this point, I still don't think I've really done much damage. I just wasn't feeling it, you know. A good little takedown on that guy, I thought, you know. I haven't got that utility to produce AoE damage on Entrench, you know. For my playstyle, I don't really know how much use that would be. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a good utility to have, because of course it is, you know, but for me, yeah, not sure. I'll have to play around with all the utilities, but that was fun. That was a nice war zone. I think we had the better team in terms of class and specs, you know. Yeah, it's for not thinking I did that much damage, I find I end up doing 800,000 damage. You can see what I said. We got one healer with 1.5 mil, and another. You can see their biggest healer is 600,000. Then he got a 400,000 one as well. But we had the better team, and that enabled me to do that. I think, you know. If we didn't have that healer, I wouldn't have done as much. So yeah, like, subscribe, dislike, comment, all that stuff, and have fun. See ya, dudes.